Hi, Cancer. This is going to be your mid-August reading. This is good for the Sun, Rising, Moon, or Venus sign of Cancer. Keep in mind, this is a general message. It's not a personal message, so it's not going to resonate with everyone that watches. There are 8 billion people on the planet, and it's good for the Sun, Rising, Moon, or Venus sign of Cancer. So do the math, okay? It will resonate with whomever needs to hear it the most today and the energy that I happen to be picking up on. Check your rising moon or Venus sign if this does not resonate, or just try back next week. If you would like a personal reading because general readings are confusing or not really hitting it for you, which happens, that happens to me all the time. I got to tell you guys, like, no tarot readings on YouTube resonate for me, probably because I read tarot for a living and I live a very different lifestyle than most people. I'm a bit of a recluse. So I get it. If general readings aren't hitting it for you, book a private reading with me. The link to my website to schedule is in the description below. If you're new to this channel, welcome, subscribe, and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. All right, Cancer, let's get into it for you. I dropped some oracle messages about relationship. I am going to do a Celtic cross, which you can apply to any part of your life. It could be about relationships, romantic, family, otherwise, but I could pick up on career and health as well. I'll be honest with you guys, I pick up on a lot of career and health messages whenever I read for you. I don't know why, I just do. So we'll see what comes out. What came out of the Illumination Oracle deck waiting for you? You left quite an impression fixing what is broken. What's at the bottom? Missing you, dreaming of you, attached, regret, disconnect and relax, take a risk. So this could be your energy towards a person or theirs towards you. Someone's waiting for you. You left quite an impression. Someone knows they need to fix what is broken. They miss you. They dream about you. They're attached to you. They have regrets. Damn. Or you could feel that way about someone in your life. I love this deck, The Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle by Aqua Moonlight. You can find them on Etsy. I got tension, turbulence, argument, stress, feminine energy came out. So a lot of feminine energy, strong feminine energy from someone. I clarified the feminine energy and got despair, falling apart, sinking, and hopeless. Goodness. So whoever's coming out as the feminine energy in the relationship feels kind of hopeless. They might feel kind of sinking. There's been a lot of tension, but established came out, family, triumph, and security. So this seems to be what's most important to you. Whatever else is going on in your life, Cancer, some of you, and I do have the 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Some of you might be moving. Some of you might be having some financial issues right now, or you're not sure what to do in a situation, but I know that you want to be established. But there's been tension, misunderstoods at the bottom of the deck, lost soul, victim, mistakes, sidetracked. There were delays, distractions. Change is coming. Heart fog is here. Mixed signals, blocked emotion, clutter. Goodness. There are positive cards in this deck. When I bought this deck, I split it all up into positive, negative, and neutral messages. There are positive messages here. So let's see what comes out in the tarot. I often will turn to the psychic tarot for advice and to do clarification because it eliminates court cards. When I get a lot of court cards, it can be confusing as to who's who in a situation. So I do have this. I will get advice for you guys from your guides at the end of the reading. Do not skip the advice because Spirit has your back and they'll tell you what they think, but you don't have to take the advice. You have free will. Their piece of advice moving into the middle of August is the Three of Pentacles. Cooperate where you can. Expect recognition and reward when you show up. This is about learning, implementation, building, being recognized very early on in a cycle for what you bring to the table. So be a good team player and collaborate and implement what you learn where you can. You might have to work in a group dynamic. You might have to cooperate. But don't cooperate unless you're recognized and rewarded for what you bring to the table. What came out right away when I knew it was time to add reversals was the Four of Swords. So some of you guys have been on a break of some kind. You've been stressed out. You've needed to rest. Some of you have been injured or ill and have needed to recuperate. When the Four of Swords comes out, it's never as bad as we think it is. But in order to maintain some psychological stability and even physical stability, we need to relax and think about something. We need a minute, take a break, feeling a little stressed, I can see. All right, let's see what comes out. Three of Cups in reverse, spending time alone too. I think some of you are getting out of a triangulation or getting out of a situation and claiming some kind of independence. There might have been hardcore partying. 3 might have been a crowd. Let's see what comes out. Spirit, show me Cancer. Cancer, please. Sun, rising, moon, Venus of Cancer, the middle of August. Show me Cancer's energy overall. Thank you. Seven of Swords in reverse. You're having a hard time being flexible and adaptable in a situation. The Seven of Swords does speak to betrayal and lying at times, but it's also a card of being the lone wolf and acting on your own behalf and being really sharp-witted and on your toes and one step ahead of the game. But the Seven of Swords in reverse is where we doubt ourselves, we kid ourselves, we cheat ourselves, we feel guilty about something, we want to turn over a new leaf. It's like we question our own identity in a situation. I'm getting the feeling, Cancer, that it's not about getting caught doing something wrong. It's where I think you realize maybe you've cheated yourself in a few situations. I think you're having a hard time being kind of flexible and adaptable in a situation. I think you're questioning your own role in something. Okay, what's the challenge for Cancer? This is also like the sneak out, sneak back in. You might have recently found some things out. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Well, you might be having a hard time with flexibility and adaptability, but I can see that you're also trying to let something go. The Four of Pentacles in reverse is where we shed the old. We know we're going to lose something that's important to us, but we're not going to be such a miser. Look at this guy. He's like, no, it's mine. I think you might be letting something go that you were hanging on to, because the Four of Pentacles is about holding on and holding back. Watch for financial issues, like overspending. Watch for money issues. It might be important for you guys to take a conservative approach. You might be feeling guilty about something, or you've caught yourself or someone in a situation, but you know you just have to let something go. I'm hearing a couple different messages here. Don't kid yourself. Don't cheat yourself. If you want to turn over a new leaf and be more flexible and adaptable in a situation, you might have to let something go. You might have to open up a little bit and let go of something that's no longer serving you. But again, if I read the Four of Pentacles in a literal way, be careful with money. Some of you might have to open up your pocketbook. Even if a pentacle to you is emotion or time, you might have to shed something to gain something here. That's what they're telling me, shed and gain. Okay, what's driving Cancer? Death in reverse. Scorpio here. I think you guys are going through some kind of a transformation here with death. But I think you might be a little afraid of what grows in the place of what dies. But out of the ashes, the phoenix will rise, okay? For any of you that are experiencing a health issue at all, it's you're recovering from it, but you're not out of the woods yet, okay? What else is driving Cancer? Page of Cups. Who's this little water sign? Is this a child? A Page of Cups? Hopefully you have not lost this child. I think that the Page of Cups is also what's driving you is you're curious about something emotionally. There's an opportunity here. Sometimes the Page of Cups is a young person. Sometimes it is a water sign. Sometimes it is an apology. It suggests some kind of a vulnerability emotionally. I think you're having a hard time with the ending of something, and there's still some emotional curiosity and possibility for you. Okay, what happened in the past that's most important for us to see? Thank you, Spirit. Ace of Wands in reverse. Well, there have been a lot of delays, false starts, non-starts. You definitely wanted to start a new cycle, but there might have been delays because there wasn't enough growth potential. You just lacked direction. There was distractions. Ace of Cups in reverse as well. So very recently, you really wanted new beginnings. But I think that you had to love yourself a little bit more first. There might have been repressed emotion, needing to hear your intuition more, sort of waiting for the growth potential. Hopefully you don't feel like you've missed an opportunity. Hopefully you're not saying, damn it, I've cheated myself. Don't distrust the timing, okay? There might be something you need to heal from and let die and transform so you can start something new. All right, what is your soul telling you to do all the time? What is your crowning thought when you're the highest version of yourself, Cancer? Judgment. Well, it's Judgment Day. Walking through that door at a real crossroads. Some of you might be relocating. You could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Libra. You're at a real crossroads and you do not want to ignore the inner calling. Your soul is telling you don't ignore your own best judgment. Don't let others be too judgmental of you as well. You've learned a major lesson. You're very close to completing a cycle and an ascension. Judgment is where we absolutely know what we want in a situation, and it brings a sense of freedom. Walking through that door, the devil in reverse, Capricorn here. So your guides are saying, don't ignore your own best judgment. You're at a crossroads. You've learned major lessons. You're ready to move forward to complete a cycle. You're very close. Release that which does not serve you. Practice detachment. Face your shadow side head on and let go of anything that is not healthy or good for you. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, your guides might be saying, you might not be getting the best of that person. What's coming in? What action is Cancer taking? Two of Wands. Well, you are really thinking about making an investment in something. The Two of Wands is where we're invested in our future. We plan for the future. We want to progress, but we have a decision to make. We sort of hold still. We need to discover more and pick a path to move forward. Are you trying to find the best route to work this week or how to get to that dream? That's what the Two of Wands is. You stand there and calibrate your compass and plan your route. Nice. It's an investment in something. Three of Pentacles. There it is again. And you're going to have to be a good team player. Is this about work? It could be. You could be watching from afar to see if you're in some sort of a triangulation, which is not necessarily bad, and seeing if you can build and learn and grow and implement. Yeah. I like how he's a mason there. Someone in construction? You might have started something new and you're still learning and growing. Some of you are trying to pick a new job or new school. You want to know what really pulls on your heartstrings. Okay. How does Cancer see themselves? How does Cancer see themselves? Four of Cups in reverse. I like seeing the Four of Cups in reverse. This is where we're like, I have moped about this long enough. I have refused all other offers long enough. I've lived in regret and been apathetic long enough. I've been very withdrawn and I've been focused on the negative. And I know that life is passing me by when I do this. And I'm going to open up. I'm seeing the most difficult fours here, the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Cups, where someone's held back and been a miser and not opened up and just sat and sulked and did nothing. I'm seeing you guys get out of that kind of energy and starting to really want to invest in something, even though you're afraid of what's going to grow in the place of what dies. I think you've made a final judgment call about something. And I think you're facing a shadow of some kind within you or around you and letting it go. Don't feel guilty. Don't feel bad about it. Just be that lone wolf and be flexible and adaptable. And don't cheat yourself. That's heavy, Cancer. How else do you see yourself? The Eight of Wands, and you are going to make a change. The Eight of Wands is movement and action and alignment. It's travel, it's messages. It's quickly coming into alignment. It can be Cupid's arrow. It can be relocation, travel, something like that. You're going to open up and make a change. Make that change. Okay. I see you investing in yourself now. But I also see you going through something really heavy while you do it. Okay. Show me the energy around Cancer. Eight of Cups in reverse. Whoever this is, this might have been a person that walked away and they're in a place of emotional indecision. This person might have abandonment issues. They might be coming back to try one more time, or they're aimlessly drifting away. There's been heavy emotion between you and this person, or you and this situation. How do they feel about Cancer? That might be the fixing what's broken. King of Swords in reverse. I'd be careful of this person, though. They are angry about something and they're mad. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And they might not be the best of themselves. It doesn't have to be that sign, though. This person is having a hard time coming up with a good strategy. They might not be the smartest. They might not have the best mental clarity. They might be having a hard time sticking to the truth, and they might get triggered and want to get the last word all the time. Okay. Well, how does Cancer feel? The Emperor, who's your daddy now. You're going to be logical. You're going to be practical. You're going to establish structure and authority in your life. I don't know that you're going to show a whole lot of emotion. The Emperor can be a married man, a father. You could be dealing with an Aries or a Leo, maybe even a Scorpio here. But I think what you're hopeful for is that you can commit to something and to yourself in a way that's practical, that's logical. The emperor is the king of all kings. There is an emperor living in all of us, every man, every woman. Say it with me. I am the emperor. I am smart. I take control of my life. I take the logical, practical route. I'm in charge of me. I can only control me, establishing structure and authority. I think you're hopeful for a strong level of commitment from yourself in your own life. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, you guys are onto something good here. The Seven of Pentacles is where we stay very focused on the present moment. We will get out there and work in that garden. And it feels kind of futile, like you're waiting for something to happen. She is diligently working in this garden, waiting for it to bear fruit. And you feel like you're waiting forever. But the truth is, that's how it feels when you plan for the long term and plan for the long haul. You're willing to wait for it, you're willing to work for it. And I think you're hoping that others in your life might be willing to cooperate and do that with you as well. You might be kind of mopey and waiting around. It might have to do with this other person could be the emperor, like waiting for someone to open up for you. If it's this person, or to you, if it's this person, I don't know that they will. Okay, well, what's the final outcome? Page of Pentacles in reverse. Well, you're procrastinating a little bit. But I like the Page of Pentacles in reverse. This is where we learn from failure. It's kind of back to the drawing board. For some of you, if you're looking for a job or a new financial opportunity, there might be a lacking in progress with that. Don't procrastinate on that. You might be having a hard time opening up and delivering a package or a message or communication of some kind with someone, or they might be that way with you. But this page in reverse is one of my favorite pages because we sort of go back to the drawing board and we go, okay, I can't manifest something. I can't even casually produce it. Why not? I have to sort of psychoanalyze this and learn from this failure and figure out why I'm lacking in progress or why another person is lacking in progress. If they are, just let them go. You might have been kidding yourself or cheating yourself. One more. Why is the Page of Pentacles here in reverse, Spirit? Five of Swords in reverse. I think that this is about conflict and change. Someone is having a hard time fighting through change. So either you or someone in your life might be having a hard time opening up. And because the Five of Swords in reverse is about past resentment and reconciliations and making amends, but it's difficult to do that because you wanted to win. The Five of Swords is about a winner and a loser. It's hard to fight through that kind of a change when people throw emotions out the window. It also, if this is about work or something like that, because the Page of Pentacles is about a manifestation of a financial opportunity or a skill development, you might not have been able to fight through that change just yet. For some of you, this is about a stimulus check. This could also be about a child. What is at the bottom of the deck? The Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of pentacles here and unpaid debts and issues with money and stuff like that. But if this is about a relationship, there's just something sort of one-sided and there's a lack of equal give and take, okay? But someone is very calculated and they are going to be the single catalyst for change. I've got this Virgo energy here, Three of Swords in reverse. Healing from a broken heart. This could also be you might be able to pick up and get some work or something again, or finances will be better once the COVID thing settles down. After phase two, we break out of phase two again. The sun will come out the world, the sun in the world. This is awesome. The Empress is in reverse here. Taurus, Libra here. This could be a wife, a mother, something like that. This person could be far away from you. Make sure that you are very grounded and you're creative in a situation and that you take care of yourself first and foremost. This Empress might be a person that comes in the future that's not quite ready for a good relationship and does not have great self-esteem. Don't let that be you. But the sun and the world are here. Some of you are traveling, relocating, The ascension is coming with the world, Cancer, and the sun will come out, Leo energy as well. Okay, this doesn't look too bad because I think you guys are really going through something. This deck was shuffled for you guys. Spirit, do you have any further advice or insights for Cancer, please, for the middle of August? For Cancer, this is the Hierophant in reverse. Some of you have been dealing with a Taurus. They're saying don't cling to old ways. Someone might not want a conventional long-term relationship. You might need to march to the beat of your own drum. You don't need the whole world telling you what to do. Someone might lack in commitment. Cancer, that's you though, the Chariot in reverse. You're not powerless in this situation. Make sure you're accountable for the direction you're going. Also, check your car. Some of you were thinking about traveling and relocating for work or a big company or something like that, or a relationship of some kind that involved a lot of commitment. Make sure you know which direction you're going in. Someone in this situation in the middle of August may not be as driven to succeed. But if you've just made a major judgment call and you're still trying to pick a path to move forward to see if you can build and grow, I think things will speed up. Maybe your Chariot's just idling in the garage for right now, and you're trying to determine the direction you're going. But you're definitely not powerless in the situation. They want you to be accountable for where you're going. Even if you march to the beat of your own drum and you challenge the status quo, that's okay. Sometimes we can be our own best teacher. Listen to your intuition. Libra, Pisces here. Be calm, be still, be passive. Some of you are experiencing some psychic pain right now. Listen to your intuition, even if you don't like what it's telling you. The only time people question their intuition is they don't like what it's telling them. Just be calm and passive. Keep your cards close to the vest too. The High Priestess is calm and quiet. She keeps her own counsel. Three of Cups in reverse. Don't engage yourself in third-party situations. You might be getting out of a group dynamic with someone who is a High Priestess, or you're the High Priestess. You need to go off and be alone because three is a crowd. Watch for hardcore partying. Watch for getting into triangulations with people that don't work well for you. You might be learning lessons of independence and spending time alone. There will be obstacles and challenges ahead. Do not be afraid of them. Don't be afraid of tension and diversity. You can be the solution and not part of the problem. There's the Four of Swords again, Two of Cups in reverse. I think you need to love yourself first a little bit more and get a little bit more rest and rejuvenate because there will be obstacles ahead. Okay, Cancer, that's your reading for the middle of August. I hope it resonates with you guys and I hope it helps you. Book a private reading with me if you want to work with me personally. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Cancer. Take care of yourselves. I love my sweet Cancerians. I'll see you next time.